Hello, fellow nerds. T. Allen here, coming to you from Plant City, Florida, after a long but productive weekend, highly successful weekend at Pensacon 2017. I was going to send a video out yesterday, but I looked like a cast member of The Walking Dead, so I simply could not do it. I looked and felt wrecked and run over after the chaos of Pensacon 2017. But it was good chaos. It was great chaos. I had a fantastic time. I wanted to do a little shout out to all the people that made that possible. Starting with the guy who runs the booth there, Alexi Vandenberg. What a great guy. What a class act. Thank you, Alexi. You made my weekend. I had a blast. Kevin Anderson, who sponsors the booth there, was at Wordfire Press. Thank you very much for having me, guys. I had a blast working with some great people. I had the opportunity to work as, I won't say he was my wingman, but I had the opportunity to work as Quincy Allen's wingman. What a great guy, what a class act. He's a great salesman, a lot of fun to talk to, and of course he's an excellent writer. So I had a great time being able to work shoulder to shoulder with him. I had Dave Butler there, who is always a pleasure to see. I haven't seen Dave in, I guess it's a year. I guess it was last Pensacon. Always love to see Dave Butler, who had a very successful weekend with his debut of Witchy Eye. We sold everything, I think, by Sunday morning at like 10 a.m. He was done. They opened the gates at 9:30, or maybe it was 11. But he had a great weekend. I'm super happy for him there. I wish you nothing but the best, Dave. Also, Ramon Terrell was there, and Neo Edmond, both great guys. I had a great time. We bantered back and forth, got a chance to have some camaraderie, and I met some new faces. Michael Allen, who completed the Allen trifecta that we had going on in our corner. Michael, buddy, you need to sell your stuff some, but he was always out there doing a great job for pitching everybody's books, doing a great job, being a great team player. And James Gardner, not the same James Gardner, but James, man, what a great weekend he had with his stuff, selling like hotcakes there at Pensacon. You guys were great to work with. I had a blast with you guys. It was great. I also got to meet some famous people that I had yet to meet. I had never had the privilege. Mercedes Lackey was a real pleasure. She fed me when I was in need. Her husband Larry Dixon, what a card, but a class act, great gentleman, sharp dresser. Had no idea, but I found out the very last day he'd actually worked on Lord of the Rings. As a matter of fact, in the last hours after we had closed. What a fantastic guy he was. He was just a character, and I enjoyed working with him. Robin Hobb. Words do not do justice to to how classy and how unassuming and how much fun I had talking to Robin Hobb. She was a fantastic lady, and man, I had a blast with her, and she was really a nice lady, and man, what a great time. And I forget your last name, Chase, but Chase, her assistant Chase, we had a fun time too. We sat down, we talked, and everybody there was just it was just a fantastic experience. We went in with 3 cases of books. We left with 2. I have no room to complain about any of my experiences. I learned a ton about the book industry, as I do every time I'm with these people. I learned a thing or two about classiness, as I do anytime I work with these people. So I'm so delighted to be in the situation that I'm in, working with these folks. And I just think that my next major event looks like it's going to be Tampa Comic-Con. Major event. I'll have some other stuff, but we'll be Tampa Comic-Con in July, and that's going to be a big one for me. Lunatic City will be available then. It's going to be my hometown debut as a published writer, and I'm really looking forward to it. But that's a few months away, and what I mostly wanted to do was take the time to thank all of these folks that made my weekend, at least, so wonderful. And all of those guys and gals were just fantastic to be with, and what a privilege. So anyhow, that's my pseudo wrap up. I'm sure I'll be talking about it again, but of Pensacon 2016 or 2017. I did want to do a shout out to the Hanging Witch show. We missed you guys, Garrett. We missed you guys out there. Sage, Deanne, would love to see you, but I know you guys had other responsibilities, so you know. But we were thinking about you, and I did miss you guys out there. So anyhow, that wraps it up for me. I've got about 5 minutes, not too bad for a long post. So y'all take care, and I'll be updating you again soon. T. Allen out.